Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and the beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Liam informs Hope at the cabin that she is neither physically or emotionally safe with Thomas. What if he pushes her down a cliff as well, and she says something to awaken his darker side? Hope insists that he had nothing to do with Emma's death. What are you going to do? Liam mocks. Are you planning to wed him? Hope asserts that's not his decision. Liam worries more than he used to about her. Thomas is not a murderer, and Xander shouldn't be going around town saying he is, objects Hope. Liam thinks, if it's true, then he should. Hope restates that it isn't and claims to be familiar with Thomas as a guy. Liam wonders about Thomas's true identity. Hope, do you love him? Hope claims that her feelings for Thomas are personal, which is unusual for someone who publicly opposes their relationship. Liam cautions her to be on the lookout for Thomas's next revelations, saying, "They are out there, and they are coming." Thomas informs Steffi at the Forrester main office that although he is not at fault, Emma's death was a tragedy that still affects him. "Steph, I didn't murder her." Thomas won't allow Xander to continue distributing these falsehoods. He wasn't a saint when he was with them, but it doesn't mean he isn't accountable. Steffi is aware of that. Hope must also be aware of it for Thomas. They embrace as he tells his sister how much she has always supported him. Finn visits Eric in the hospital and informs him that he is improving wonderfully. Eric expresses gratitude to him for his excellent treatment. As RG and Luna enter, RG shakes his grandfather's hand. Finn is thrilled to see Luna and observes her happiness. They jest as he urges RJ to let Eric take it easy. RG and Eric both express their gratitude to Finn. Eric says it's nice to see Luna and RJ. Luna adds they did not come empty-handed, and she pulls his stapler out of her purse as a reminder of what's waiting for him. He's relieved it wasn't thrown away or forgotten. "Neither did you, Grandad," replies RJ. Finn and Steffi have a kiss in his office. He informs her about her grandfather's good health. Hearing that Luna and RG are with him makes her happy. She claims that she answered Thomas' question. Finn speculates that he repeatedly denied Hope lights the supper table candles in the cabin as Thomas gets there. He hugs her into his arms and gives her a kiss, telling her how beautiful the setting looks. Hope claims that since the kids are with Katie, they have the entire night to themselves. They are able to order in and carry on working together. That sounds good to Thomas. He declines her wine offer and says, "Actually, I'm okay." Hope feels that he appears a bit strange. According to Thomas, Finn had Steffi explain to him about Emma's death night. Although it has created somewhat of a barrier between them, he is happy that it is bringing it up again. Hope wonders what he's trying to tell her. Thomas will tell her everything about that night since he loves her and doesn't want anything to stand between them. Eric tells Luna at the hospital that he dispatched RG to get water so he could spend some time by himself with her. "That's sly," she teases, before asking what he wanted to talk about. Eric thinks RJ is smitten for her. "The dude is intelligent. You're incredibly remarkable." Luna expresses gratitude for his help. Eric is in agreement. Luna reiterates how much of a dream it is to work at Forrester and says she's never felt this strongly about anyone before. That alone would have been sufficient, but she was really fortunate to meet RJ, who has greatly enhanced her life. RG walks in and watches her gush about his love. RG expresses his gratitude that she heard. She claims she spoke with intention. Eric says they make him feel good. They want a life lesson from him. He claims that life is valuable. If love finds you, then give it all you've got. Finn isn't as sure as Steffi is that Thomas told her the truth in his office. Steffi maintains that he is not a monster and refutes Xander's accusations. "Nobody knows Thomas like I do. You must let go of this." Although Steffi is aware of Thomas's terrible deeds, murdering someone, the idea is ridiculous. She wants to stop talking about this. "Pick it up. My sibling is not a murderer." Hope acknowledges in the cabin that she is still troubled by the fact that Emma perished while traveling to meet her. Then she says, "How about you?" He told her there was more to the tale even if the police had exonerated him. It was, according to Thomas, one of the worst periods of his life. He will never again be that person. He is not that guy now. Hope is feeling apprehensive and needs him to give her the complete truth. She advises him that he needs to be honest if they want to have a future together. Thomas says he had to tell her everything about that night, even though it's a depressing topic to discuss. "Emma and I got into a fight. I wanted to stop her from going to you to inform you about your baby." He trailed behind her as she went. At that point, claims that he would run her off the cliff began to circulate. Xander obtained the GPS data, but he had already deleted it before the police checked it. He was aware of what others would assume because they knew he had been guarding Beth's secret. "So you were there," Hope remarks. Thus, Liam and Xander's presumptions that you are somehow connected are, "Yeah," says Thomas. He drove quickly after her in pursuit of her. Driving quickly on Mulholland at night might become risky. Emma ventured into the canyon and off the road. He wasn't the cause, he just witnessed it. "Did you attempt to assist?" Hope asks. "Nobody could have survived it," Thomas says with a shake of his head. Nobody could have survived the collision. He never intended to harm Hope or Emma, and he ought to have told her the truth about Beth. Her death was not what he intended. It differs from what Xander stated. "I'm not a killer. Please tell me you can forgive me. Please." According to Bold and the Beautiful teasers, there's excellent news regarding a Spencer family member who will soon make a comeback to the screen. On Wednesday, January 17, Darren Brooks will reprise his role as Wyatt Spencer, much to the delight of fans who were let down by his departure news in October. Following his removal from the opening credits, Brooks sent a bye for now message on Instagram. But Brooks was unambiguous about his possibility for a return as Wyatt Spencer, and it was evident that this happened quickly. Wyatt has every incentive to get back into the game now that Bill Spencer is back on the dating scene. Wyatt has to come up and make fun of Bill for the new woman in his life, since he's always up for a good joke when he sees his father. It appears that Wyatt will be doing just that when Darren Brooks makes his visit on January 17. We know Lee Finnegan will blow up at Poppy Nozawa in the same episode, but we don't yet know what will happen in Wyatt's new scenes. It makes reasonable that Wyatt would be questioning his father about his relationship with Poppy and supporting her romantic endeavors, while Lee is cautioning Poppy to avoid Bill. Maybe Bill, Wyatt, and Liam Spencer will talk about Bill and Poppy's prospects of being together in the future. Liam and Wyatt will undoubtedly want to give assistance now that Bill is at last getting over his relationship with Katie Logan. Sooner or later, Bill and Poppy will go on another date, so Wyatt can support him and hope for a nice conclusion. Of course, if B&B is working on a new, long-lost kid narrative, there's even more reason to welcome Wyatt back to the canvas. In the case that Luna Nozawa is indeed Bill's biological daughter, she will ultimately have to meet and get to know her brothers. However, spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Darren Brooks will return to the character of Wyatt Spencer and help turn things around, so check back for more information on his future. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.